Hello everyone and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you a low cap gem. Now, this is a project that brings a lot of utility to the crypto space. I've been going on and on in my previous videos about the importance of blockchain too, and this project ticks that criteria. The project I'm about to share with you today enhances a lot of narratives in the real world asset space as well as in traditional DeFi that we know in crypto. And this project is the Charged Particles, token ticker IONX. Now, the reason why I really like this project is we know there are a lot of NFT projects within the space and they don't really do much. But with Charged Particles, any NFT project can become much more than it is right now. And they are able to accomplish this with interesting partnerships, including Aave and Synthetics. This is something that I like to see in a crypto project because if NFTs are going to exist in the crypto space, they might as well do it well. And the IONX project is going to aid that adoption. There are so many use cases for NFTs right now, including gaming, art, music, even decentralized science. And with the Charged Particle, their utility can be greatly enhanced to become so much more. The Charged Particles is a project that is sitting at about $1 million in market cap and 37% in circulation. A real low cap gem in my opinion. And if you take a look at what this project is doing, the team behind it, the partnerships, as well as the use cases, I mean, you would know that this project has the potential to go much more higher. The NFT niche is a space in crypto that doesn't actually do too much other than showing that you own an asset. But with the Charged Particles, there's a lot more that it can do. It literally charges your NFT to make it have more capabilities like DeFi and so on. I really like that about this project. I like the fact that it has a strong utility for other projects, and like I always say, projects that are blockchain tools will do well because many other projects within the space will utilize it to become much more. And we're going to take a very deep look at this project today. Right now, you can find the project on decentralized exchanges like Uniswap, or if you want a centralized route, you can find it on gates.io. And taking a look at the project on their Twitter handle, you can see there are so many use cases for Charged Particles. You can use it for music, gift baskets, vesting capsules, and so much more. Over 11 unique use cases that can be done with this project, and I think that's very interesting. And we're going to take a quick look at the website first, and I'm going to delve deeper into some use cases for the project. But on their website, you'll see that every NFT now can contain digital assets. For example, in 2021, a t-shirt sold for about 4.5, and what many people didn't know is that that t-shirt, that NFT on the platform had over 200,000 USDC in it that was earning interest, compounding that interest. And that extra use case for NFTs is what I like about this project. It's a new protocol that lets you put digital assets into your NFTs, and any digital assets that you like. It can be any token, it can be, as long as it's an ERC20 token, you will find it useful for this project, and I think that's very interesting. So some of the use cases includes NFT bundles, DeFi NFTs, utility NFTs, and many more. For example, if you're a musician and you want to release an album, with one NFT, that NFT can represent the album and the album cover, and you then decide to embed that NFT with many of your singular music tracks, and those NFTs can then be combined into one single NFT that you sell as an album. That is just one simple use case that you can use with Charged Particles. Another simple example is medical reports. With one individual having an NFT to represent them, you can put so many kinds of reports into that NFT. You can put medical reports, radiology reports, x-ray reports, so many kinds of reports represented with one NFT, which is for that single person. So this is a very interesting use case for NFTs. Instead of having just random NFT tokens all over the place, it can become more organized using NFT bundles, and that can be done using Charged Particles. I really like that use case because if there's a DeFi project within the space that wants to be neat and organized and help people in the medical field, they can do so using a project like this. And there are many more use cases, not just NFT bundles. There's also DeFi NFTs and utility NFTs. Imagine you have so many game assets and you want to move it cross bridge using a project like XP Network. You can decide to bundle everything and move it over, and the in-game tokens within an NFTs, you can put it in one particular asset and then stake that to earn rewards. So just so interesting. how many things you can do with the charged particles NFT crypto projects. A lot of crypto projects within the space can unleash their creativity, they can unleash their imagination and become better than the rest using a project like this. And that use case, that utility that it provides to many other projects is why I like this project. So you can weave together brand new NFT utility infrastructures by nesting tokens from your project or community, membership access and gameplay mechanics just to get a whole lot more robust. And this is a project that is not just all talk, they are being used by many others out there right now. Cortex, Unchained Music for music distribution, and many more like Refi projects and crafting games. So this is something I like to see in a project that has a use case and a working product that is actively being used right now. It's very interesting that their platform offers so much. Not only can you mint your own NFTs on their platform and begin to use a lot of features of this project, but they also have AI generation image as well. So that's another narrative that many people like, artificial image generation. Well, this project is forward thinking and they decided to add that on the platform if that's the kind of NFT you like. So you can mint NFTs with that functionality and begin anywhere else on Ethereum or Polygon. So they have a little bit of interoperability using the Ethereum and Polygon network, meaning fees should not be too much of an issue, and I like that. Now check out their partnerships and integration. They are using Aave, Polygon and Rarible, Aave being one of the top DeFi platforms out there. By integrating the Aave protocol, charged particles can give a lot of utility to the tokens that are nested within your NFT projects, whether it's vesting, whether it's staking, whether it's DAOs. There's just so much utility that can be added not just to the NFTs but to the tokens within the NFT. Very unique, very good use case. This is a project with so much utility and at such a low market cap. I have no doubt about it that in the next bull run, even before the next bull run, this is a project that will do very well and grow organically. And why do I say that? Well, take a look at its all-time low. This is a project that is very close to its all-time low, not even up to 2x up from that point. I think this project has a lot of room for growth. The upside potential is just so much with this project. So now we're going to look at another use case I believe is very interesting for this project and how much potential it has. The world is quickly becoming digital. I've said that several times on this channel, and it's one of the reasons why I'm bullish on real world assets. And this now includes stocks and ETFs. ETFs can act like a basket of funds or investments. And once it can become digital, once it can become digitized for trading on the blockchain, it can even only become possible with a project like Charged Particles, having so many mutual funds existing on the blockchain. Now, this is a very important and strong use case. And we can see here not just ETFs but real world assets in general. On Cointelegraph here we can see that this is a killer use case. Trillions in assets could be tokenized by 2030. Investment bank Citi is betting on blockchain based tokenization of real world assets to become the next killer use case in crypto. So if you would like to have real world assets, NFTs that represents a real world assets, and then embed it with tokens that can change with value, is real life value over time while enjoying benefits of DeFi within that NFT, a project like Charged Particles will be useful. So this is a project that can tap into multi-billions of dollars, reaching trillions, estimated trillions of dollars in the future. I think that's a very interesting use case for Charged Particles. You can see on their websites, this is a project you can begin to use. This is a project that you can mint your NFTs or bring whatever NFTs you have as a crypto project to begin adding some utility to the project. I think this is an interesting use case. And yeah, let's look at some of the use cases that the project itself says. There are over 11 applications of the Charged Particles DeFi toolkit: music royalties, vesting capsules, crowdfunding campaigns, PFPs, nested house collections, trust accounts, wearables, digital savings accounts, and gift baskets. So all interesting use cases. I'm going to send the link to this article in the video description down below. You can check it out if you want to do some deeper reading. So that brings me to the tokens. What is the utility of the token and why do I think it's a good investment? Why do I think it can go high? This shouldn't just be a project where the tokens exist for the sake of existing to represent the value of what it can do. Well, these tokens have real utility for the project, and in order to use the platform, it's not just that you buy the tokens, use it and then sell it off. But like my friend CryptoSet always says, there's incentive to buy these tokens and hold them for a very long time. You can see here on their website, they keep adding more utility for the IONX token for governance, allow listings and early adopters of the project. One of the main use cases for the tokens is, in order for a crypto project to utilize the charged particles and all the features it offers, they would need to buy, stake and lock up $5,000 to $6,000 worth of the token for up to a year. This means there's not going to be fear of downward price action due to selling, and the projects that are invested in it will keep utilizing it, promoting the project, promoting the use case, and I think that's a very good thing to do with a project like this. The price of memberships is $5,000 worth of IONX. The holders of the tokens can then start to utilize it, utilize the platform, and I think this would lead to organic growth and positive price action for the project. Now let's look at the team, and I think this is another interesting part of the project. They have open and docs team, something I like to see in the project. Another thing I like about the project are the investors behind it. Now take a look at this. The CEO of RV, Stani Kulechov, as well as from Synthetics, Kain Warwick, are all angel investors in this project. So these are people that believe in the project and are early adopters in the project. These are smart people within the crypto space, and I think getting into this project early, now that nobody's talking about it, is a smart move in my opinion. I really think this project has a lot of long-term potential. I like the utility, I like the team behind it, I like the use cases, I like what it can do for other projects within the space, and I'm bullish for a project like this. Let me know what are your thoughts on charged particles down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've subscribed by now. Don't forget to like, share, and I hope to see you next time. Stay safe and take care.